What's going on, and welcome back. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now today we're going to be repairing the roller table that was loose on the 18 size 21 jewel Hampden pocket watch on our previous video. Let's get into it. What we're going to need to be doing is getting the loose roller table off of the balance staff. Now what we need to do is remove the screw holding the hairspring stud on there first. And we're going to find that on this one on the side. We're going to need to go in there, just unscrew it with a small 60 or 80 screwdriver. Now when working on these, be careful when you're flipping them around because they can fall off and out. Oh, like that. Now we're going to need to remove the hairspring from the balance wheel. What I'm going to be using is this oiler / collet turner. What it is a very thin, hardened piece of steel that can wedge up underneath that hairspring without bending it, but also separate the little collet from the top of the balance staff. After you kind of work it up, then get a thicker blade in there to work it a little bit more, and then finally you can get it out with your tweezers. Be careful not to bend that. Now, what we will be using for this is my K&D staking set. There are so many uses for this staking set, which brings me to another thing. Please, in the comments below, are there any upcoming videos I can do that could help you guys out with any of these tools here? And I will try to make a video explaining how to use any of these punches, removers, stumps, canyon pinion closer punches, balance staff removers, jewel reamers, jewel pushers. There's sub punches, cross hole punches, closing punches, drill out punches. There are so many different uses for this kit that it's essential. If you're going to be working on pocket watch wristwatches, you need one of these. Now, we're going to be using a couple out of here, and what we're going to be using is our triangle pointed punch and a roller staking punch. Now, this is a Inverto 18R K&D staking set, and what I can do is put that upside down, that punch in there, and I don't need a stump. And what this punch will allow me to do is work on the roller jewel table without damaging the jewel on this roller table. And I can just put it right into the recess upside down. And you just want to be careful with that, because breaking that off and replacing it is kind of a headache. Now what we're going to be doing is bringing down the triangular pointed punch and just ever so slightly just tap it. Just tap it lightly. Tap it easily. Because we just need the sides to get a little bit of an edge so it will be a better friction fit and it won't be loose like it was before. Remember, it's all in the wrist. What I kind of do is go in at 2 different spots so I know I'll have a strong friction fit when I go to put this back on the bottom of the balance staff. Now we're going to take that off. We're going to put a punch on the bottom there that will hold the balance in place. And what we're going to do is very lightly tap it down. Be very gentle, because we do not want to bend that crossbar. So you need to get in there and look at it and make sure it's going down all the way. And once it is, stop. Because if you bend that crossbar, you're going to have to true it out, and that's going to be a whole different project. Now let's get into some geometry. What we're going to want to do is the roller jewel on the roller table wants to be perpendicular to the crossbar of the balance wheel. And then what you're going to want to do is line that up in between the banking pins on the plate of the pocket watch, and you want to run that roller jewel so it lines up in between those banking pins. And then what you're going to want to do is set the hairspring on the balance wheel with that lined up, and then that will give you your angle that you need to have it run properly. And what you're going to want to do is be overhead of this so that you can look down upon it and then make your adjustments from there. And now be very careful when you are adjusting it that you do not bend the hairspring while moving it, because straightening out a hairspring is not a fun job. And then I just put it in my anvil and I will press down. And if we do need to tweak it left or right, what we do is use that little oiler / collet remover, and we'll get in the middle of that and we can adjust it left or right after it's pressed firmly on. But it looks like it's in place, and what we're going to do is go ahead and turn that balance upside down, put the balance wheel upside down, and place it in. Line up the little stud that goes in the hole, and also make sure to put the hairspring in between the two regulator pins. Then we're going to want to go ahead and just tighten up that screw while it's upside down. And then that stud should be flush with the top of that balance when you do flip it over. And now all that's left is the easy part. Just put it back onto the movement and it should be good to go. Well, again guys, thanks for watching. Any ideas for your future videos that you would like to see, please leave a comment below and I will do my best to try to make a video about it. Remember to subscribe so you don't miss a new video, and please like and share. Thanks again for watching.